Good evening. In a previous episode of How JCPS Turns, Superintendent Hargens mentioned that 3 JCPS seniors were awarded scholarships in excess of $1 million. One of those students defies widely accepted paradigms because he comes from a priority school. Not only did this student earn unprecedented scholarship dollars, but this valedictorian was accepted into several prestigious universities, as well as the Naval Academy and the Air Force Academy. This governor's scholar scored a 32 on his ACT, took 6 AP classes, as well as 2 dual credit classes at Morehead State. He wants to fly F-35s off the back of landing ships, become a career Marine officer, and eventually apply for the astronaut candidate program. My son, Peyton Adelman, is proof that a school's priority status means nothing about the opportunities that exist nor the quality of instruction or rigor available. He demonstrated that you can go to the lowest performing school in the state and still receive quality instruction. Get the best education possible. It's not the building, it's not the teachers. As long as you have someone to advocate for you, access to necessary wraparound services, and you're not trying to overcome the burdens of trauma and the effects of poverty without necessary resources. So, tonight's episode of As JCPS Turns, we will focus on disparities that prevent some students from achieving excellence with equity. I gave you a high school boundary map, and as you'll notice, there's a noticeable difference in the colors on this map. And basically, I understand why we have this map the way that we do. It's in order to achieve integration. However, if it was about excellence with equity, we would be achieving integration by sending as many students from east to west as we send from west to east. And I understand that's not always easy to do, but we could by having more carrot and less stick. Make magnet schools attractive. Promote the fact that Shawnee, where my son went, is an incredible opportunity. Help us get the word out that it's a meaningful bus ride, drive to get to a school in the West End. Instead, we take the most disenfranchised part of our population and further disenfranchise them by sending their kids across town. We separate them from their community, then we criticize them for not being involved parents. These kids can't stay for after-school activities sometimes, or assistance, or can't get the assistance they need because they might not have a way home. They may be on a bus for an hour each way to a school that's potentially no better than the one in their own neighborhood. Then, you'll notice that because we've bussed everyone from the West End out, and these other schools have the luxury of attending a school in their neighborhood, so we have no sense of community for these students, and their neighbor goes to a different school than the one they go to. So then we have to backfill. You'll notice Shawnee buses in from the Portland area. So again, we need to find a way to revisit this map and unwind it. We have students who want to come to our school. On the first day of school, we have 100 kids show up thinking that this is their school. We have to find a way to accommodate them. If they want to be in our school, we need to be able to find those economies of scale that we will get by allowing the school to be more economically scaled. I'm not sure what the right term is. So thank you, and I will be back next week to finish my story.
Okay. Thank you. And again, apologies for how late it has gotten. I am on, yeah. Okay, we now come to the board planning calendar. Everyone has had a chance to review it. Lisa,